Hello guys, my name is Mitesh and today we are generating QR code using Python. So basically QR code is like this where we can scan this code and we get link, and after clicking on that link we will navigate to page depending upon the link. So sometimes we make payments using this QR code, sometimes we will just get navigate to other links. Okay, so this is basically a QR code. So we are generating this QR code using Python. So what we have to do is first generate QR code of any link. Okay, let's see how we can generate this. Okay, so for that we require one package. So package, how to install package. So I will open my terminal. It is taking time. Okay. Okay, so what we can do is basically pip install QR code. Okay, and hit enter. So this will install QR code package. It will take some time. Okay, so I have already installed this package, so that's why it is saying required already satisfied. So yes. Okay, so package is installed. So we have to create one Python file where we can say generate qr qr dot py. So here we have to import that package QR code. After that, what we have to do, we have, suppose we want to open Google. So let's suppose we can say I want this link google.com. So that, okay, so URL is equal to okay so www.google.com, that's it. And after that we can use q as a variable. So QR code, this is basically we are using this library. So QR code dot, we want to generate QR code. So here, okay, why you are not giving me suggestion? Tada. Okay, it is loading. Okay, so it gives me suggestions, and I want function which is QR code because we want to generate QR code, and this require parameters like version, error correction, then box size, border, image factory, mask pattern, etc. Okay, so first one is version. So version, so I want version 1. Okay, and after that error correction. So error correction is equal to QR code dot, we have to see what are the constants, and here we can say error correction L. Okay, so what is error correction L? Okay, error correction L basically integer, and this is not give me any idea, right? So just go to QR code and just off this dark mode. Okay, if we go here, we can see this library is used to generate QR code. Okay, then some data. Okay, here we are. So here we can get explanation of everything. So for version parameter as an integer from 1 to 40 that control the size of QR code. Smallest version 1 is 21 into 21 matrix and set to none. Use the fit parameter when making the code to determine this automatically. So basically we can just copy this and paste there because we just want to generate QR code with minimum functions, means minimum parameters. Okay, basically we just copying this and paste here. So yeah, why you are not aligned? Okay. Okay, I think this will work, but why it is not aligned? Okay, I don't know why, right? Maybe, yeah, it have to align properly. I have auto align, but not working. Alignment not working somehow. Let's see. Okay, so after that I want to add that URL. So q, so this is basically creating an object. So this object have properties like add data. So add data, here I want to add this URL. So I will just add this URL and that's it. And now we want q dot make, and it require fit is equal to true. It is then compile data into QR code array. So obviously we have to say fit is equal to true, and after this we want to convert this into image. So for that we require q dot make image. So make image, so basically as the name says, is this will convert to image, means this QR convert to image. So we want fill color. Okay, why you are not giving me suggestions? Okay, let me check. Oh no, not. Okay, fine. So we know we require fill color, and fill color is basically we want black, and back means, okay, here we can see image factory. So image factory, so back color is equal to white. Something went wrong, yeah. Why you are not aligned properly, I don't know. So yes, so this will create an image, and after creating image we want to save that image. To save that image we have function which is image dot save, and image dot save I can say google dot png. Okay, let's run this. I don't know why it is not aligned properly. So I have Prettier installed, As you can see here, prettier. Yes, this is installed, but it is not still aligned properly. So let's see, maybe because of update of VS Code. Let's see. Ta-da. I will run this, and yes, it is running. Ta-da. So I am using Python package or Python extension. So I can run this Python script from here. So if you want to download this, you can just type Python, and here you can get this extension. Okay, just see this Microsoft. Yeah, all those features you will get by installing this extension. So just simply go here and install. Okay, I think okay, image is generated. Yo, so I think this will execute. So I'm scanning from my mobile now. So let's see. This will open Google or not. Okay, why it is taking so much time? Okay, let me try again. Okay, so go to website. I'm using my default. It's Chrome. Where are you, Chrome? Where are you, Chrome? No, I don't have Chrome now. Okay, so I will open with Google Assistant. Go to website. Okay, Google Assistant. Okay, Google keeps stopping. Okay, cancel. Why? I don't know why this is not running. Yesterday I tried and it ran. It is stopping. Let me give try. It is taking so much time. Okay, so somehow it is not running. So what I will do, I will make some changes. So I want box size here 15 and border 4. Okay, and it is true. Okay, everything is fine. Let's run this again. And now I am scanning. So I will just increase the brightness. Somehow it is not working. Ta-da. So yes, it is not working. So yes, we have to make some changes. So let's read this. Pale black, change the background of QR code by default. Error correction L means 7% of less errors can be corrected. 50% means more. Q, less error can be corrected. H can be corrected. So I want H. And border, okay, black and white. QR code version 1. Okay, I think that's all we need, and I will run again. Yeah, it is. Yes, yes. So let's see. Okay. Yes. Okay, why you are not running, boy? Okay, it is giving me this google.com, but I don't know why it is not opening. So let me just change this. I want https // maybe because of https, I don't know, let's see. Okay, go to website. Okay guys, it is because of https. So let me give 1 second, I will show you on my mobile. Okay, so my mobile is connected to this, and I want to share my mobile. So let's share screen. Yes, I am using here SCRCPY means crash. Okay, so here you can see. Okay, so this is my mobile and this is my QR code. So I will keep here. I will open my scanner and I am scanning this. Go to website. Yes, that's it. Okay, I'm closing for now. Okay, so next part is I want to use this news API. So let's see what is news API first. News API. So this is a news API. This is free. Here you can get your key. Just click get API key. I have my key, so I'm not doing this process again. So if you go to documentation, you will get everything: how authentication, error, client, language, how to integrate with Python. They have library also, so you don't need to use using request libraries. So we are not using this library for now, we are just using request library. So let's see. Okay, so first what we want is that API key. Okay, so I can't share that API key with you, so for now I will just use API key as a empty variable, and we require packages like import. So wait a minute, first convert this into one function. So def generate QR code. So this is good function name, and here we want for now URL, and URL will be outside this function. So indented. Okay. Okay, so I'm just renaming Q to QR. So I just want to make a perfect name. So QR is equal to QR code, and all these things are same. So I want to save this with a title or name. We can say title for now, and I want title too. Okay. And I have to call this function generate QR code, and we want URL. First parameter is title, so title is, you can say, Google, but we want all this in PNG format, so I will just say .png and our URL. So let's run this and see what it gives us. Same. Suppose if I change the name to QR or my QR and run this, you can see my QR. It is good. So it is running, and we want to use news API. So first import request library. So request library as RQ. So what is the request library? Let's Google it so you can have a good idea. So requests, okay, Python. So request library is basically a requesting a URL, which is used for APIs, and we can say for web scraping also. Just querying string URL, that's it. We can pass header and everything to it if we want to. So for now we don't use header because it is just a API call with no headers. So we have API key is equal to empty string. I'm just commenting private API key, and URL is equal to, or you can say news API URL is equal to so I have already copied that URL, so I will just copy, wait a minute. So this is basically URL version 2. I want top headlines. For that I pass top headline, and parameter is country, and parameter value is in means we can say India, you can say like country code, yes, but it is in a small case. And another parameter is API key, so API key is basically I am getting from here. Then I want to request to that library means API, so RQ dot get news API URL. Request object, text data parameter are optional. Okay, this will give us a data, but we want to convert that data into JSON format. So for that, data is equal to data.json, or what you can do is directly call here JSON. Okay, this is the efficient way. Let's see what it gives us. Print data. Basically, we don't have to print this, because if we go to the documentation, we can clearly see here. Wait a minute. Okay, after calling this means, okay, give me a second. Okay, here you can see after requesting, this is the top headline is the same. Okay, so this gives us object like this: status, total result, and articles. So articles basically a news. So this is an array of articles. So what we need? Obviously array of articles. So articles is equal to data articles, and if I just print articles, then that will be this much of data everywhere. So for now, what we do is we will just print title of every article. So let's see, for article in articles, print article and title. Let's see what it gives us. I hope you can see this code clearly. Okay, I'm just increasing the font. So okay, and I will run this. Oh my god, what happened? Okay, let's run this again. Failed. Key error. Articles. Let's see what happened. So this is news URL, JSON type. We have data, articles, and articles. This still not running. Let's just comment this for now. Just print this data, and run this again. Okay, status error, code API key invalid. Obviously it will not run. Sorry. So yes, for now I will just uncomment this, and I will just change API key here to this, and if we run, okay, bunch of data. Okay, so these are headlines, and yes, I think I just printed this data, sorry. So let's see only headlines. Okay, these are top headlines. Good. So what we want is to create QR code. So to create QR code, I think we can just cut this and paste here. This is URL, this is function, this is data. We don't need this now, and I will call that function, which is generate QR code, and title. So title will be obviously article title, and you can see URL. So we need a URL to article URL. So that's it. So if I just run this, then this should create a bunch of files here, but I want all this in one directory. Like I want to create one folder with QR and with name with QR code, and in that I want all these headlines. So let's see. For that we require import OS library to create directory. So I need to check if directory exists or not. So for that, if check directory, because if there is already directory exists, then I don't want to create that directory again. So for that I will use check directory. So I will just list out all the directories. So os dot list directory. So this will gives me all these files, all this, and I want to create directory name as QR code. Good. And I will check if directory name is exist in that directory, means list of directories. If not exist, then create that directory mkdir, as we all do in Windows, like mkdir and the directory name or path name. I want that directory here, so I don't need to give absolute path or relative path. I will just give name of that directory, which is directory name. Okay, so check directories. And where we are saving this here, so we will check here. I think we can just give this directory name here globally. And here we can say try this. If you get any error while running this or saving this, so we can say try this. So directory name plus, so we can use format here too, but for simpler I will use this plus concatenation. So title.png, that's it. If that gives us an error, so I will just say image.save Okay, let's just copy this. Title name is equal to unknown dot png, and unknown, if there are multiple unknowns then that will cause problem, so I will just add, let's cut this unknown, and I will add here title, the first letter of title, first, okay, first letter, or we can say like first word, so split with spaces, this will give us an array, and I want first, so 0th element. Let's run this. I don't know what it gives me. Yeah, hope so. Okay, try. Okay, this will gives me an error. So unknown congress.png, no such a file or directory. So what happens is, if I use this title.png self.save built-in open for state after meeting the label, file name not found. Okay, let's check our code again. So yeah, these are the constants. Then check directory. If directory is not in directory list, then obviously create. Okay, so what we are doing is we are not calling this function, so just call this function. Do we want to call this every time or just once? So I can say we are creating directory, right? So we don't need to call this every time, we can call this once. So I will just call here check directory, and let's see. Okay, this is creating folder, and yes, I don't know. Okay, here we can see this is running. Okay, Rahul Dravid should be rushed to Australia to guide Indian batsmen. Let's see if we can open this. Okay, we can open this code. We can see some files are like this, not get QR code properly, and maybe this is due to the library, but most of we get the QR code, so we can just say let's see if we can just apple temperature. Okay, so I will run this. So for now, let me just open my mobile on screen. Okay, I will just keep side by side. Oh, great. So check the headline. Apple temporarily shuts 53 stores in California, 16 in UK amid COVID. Good. So let's close. Thank you. So, what you can do more in this? Let's go to our problem statement first. Okay. Hmm. So, what you can do is you can use a Excel sheet where you have all the links for which you want to generate QR code. You can just get all the list of that Excel sheet and just convert those links into QR code. Yeah, that's it. Means suppose if you are selling QR code to businesses, then just list out those businesses links, means their website links or their Paytm links, and after that just convert those links to QR code. Simple as that, and earn money if you want to. So thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel, Mr. Mephisto.